now we're going to take a risk. This can only end in embarrassment.
Yeah.
Because, we know there's very few people listening. We want to know how few. So if you know one of us, text us in.
Yeah.
We'll give you a shout out.
We'll give you a shout out.
If you don't know us, comment on the Facebook DU Comedy page and we'll check it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Also,
thinking ahead.
that's proper DJing skills there. I want to start the ball rolling. I don't think this was sent in to be read as a shout out, but I'm going to anyway. It's from a guy I know called Gooch Cooper. And he says, tell Danny that Jenny and I love him and his meerkat ass. So I don't know what that's about, but Danny, Jenny, and Gooch love you and your meerkat ass.
Also, if your shout-outs could refer to the body parts of animals, that would be very appreciated.
Yeah.
Preferably a meerkat.
Preferably a meerkat. Well, I don't know if we can restrict ourselves. Then we're just restricting ourselves to body parts.
I think let the listener
Decide.
be creative.
Okay. I just want to say, just thought of this, and I thought I have to say this now. Just in relation to the story we were talking about, cow fart cans offer authentic smell of countryside. I was saying you could come up with a new catchphrase for that. Should be instead of open a can of whoop ass, open a can of cow ass.
Nice.
And I'll just I'll open a can of cow ass on you if you don't.
Yeah. Slightly less unpleasant. It's like a first warning,
It
you
is,
get the
yeah.
whoop ass if you third offence.
Yeah.
Someone kicks the shit out of
It's
you.
like a yellow card.
Yeah.
You know?
If you just do something wrong, cow fart in the
Yeah,
face.
cow
Don't
fart.
do that again.
Yeah, exactly.
Bit of methane.
Sorry.
Bit of methane.
A bit of methane. Yeah, a methane.
I wonder what, if this is popular, I wonder what effects it'll have on the ozone layer. That's my main concern at this news item.
It is, yeah. Well, I mean, assuming they're not making people fart more often, making cows fart more often, they're just collecting the farts. Well, then I
wonder could the cans also be used as grenades? You're in a sticky situation, light a match, put it in the can, boom.
That's so essentially we're creating some sort of petrol bombs, kind of, I guess.
Cow fart bombs. I believe is the technical.
Yeah.
If you think
They'll
back to
use
our last show, we were making plans to take over the studio and attack anyone who tries to dislodge us.
Yeah.
Now we have another weapon.
Cow fart bombs.
Cow fart bombs. They won't.
Yeah.
Before, when we were just using rulers and mic stands or whatever was in here, they could have defeated us. Now we've got the cow fart bomb.
Exactly.
Bring it on.
I think they
Bovine
should be used,
angels of death.
They should be used at rallies for environmentalists. Just throw them at the environmentalists.
Yeah.
I think that would be ironic.
Indeed.
I've actually got a text.
Oh.
Yeah, it actually refers to one of the people in the last text. But Jenny C has texted in herself. She says, "Thanks, tongue out smiley face. You have a sexy animal ass too, tongue out sexy smiley face." So she didn't actually specify what kind of animal, just a general animal's ass.
Well, a general animal's ass is better than no
I
animal's
don't
ass.
think we gave the listeners a number to actually text in to.
Well, I said if they knew one of us text in,
very
if
good.
they didn't use the Facebook page.
They probably wouldn't be listening in the first place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's people who are just fans of TFM.
Maybe.
Or they're trapped under a rock next to a radio and they can't change it.
Yeah.
Like the guy in 127 Hours. He was listening to TFM the whole time. So he had to cut the arm off.
I just want to get away. But actually, the same person has posted on my Facebook page there.
I'm going to stalk your Facebook page. Read what you said.
The awkward moment when your friend's fat arm makes you look like you're naked. Oh, that has nothing to do with this TV show.
No.
This radio show. It's a good picture.
I have seen that picture, yes.
So have I. But I assumed it would be something to do with the show because underneath it she's just posted a Trinity FM link, and the picture of it says "girls, girls, girls." We're actually we've lost all our girls.
Yeah, even though we had less than 3 girls to lose.
So we lost girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even though one of them wasn't actually here.
Yeah.
Even though she actually was. But was she? Who knows? Who was lying, me or Valerie?
It's also kind of a bit reductive to assume that there are girls. Maybe.
Valerie is my bitch. I'm not happy about it, but it's true.
A couple more headlines here. We've got university sex class sees woman have orgasm in front of students. I don't know what course this is, but I want to sign up.
I've heard of these courses. It's something you can do.
It's a fourth year best module. I might take it.
It's an elective.
Yeah.
Or an erective.
Hey.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were going to continue.
No, I just thought, you know what, I can't top that genius line.
Okay, so I'm just going to bow out.
Yeah.
And I think the last one I'm going to read out here is man drawers, as in the famous, Michael McIntyre skit Man Drawer, the man drawer. Man drawers hide 1980s porn cards, cat teeth, and World War I bayonets.
That's quite a man drawer.
Yeah.
Why were they so obsessed with drawing men?
It's the different type of draw.
Oh, right.
Are you not familiar with the famous Michael McIntyre sketch?
I'm not.
No?
I wouldn't be a Michael McIntyre fan.
I was going to play a bit of stand-up of his, but I decided not to, which is lucky.
Yeah.
You would have trashed the place, wouldn't you?
I would have went ape shit. I would
Yeah.
have went crazy.
Yeah. Well, that's classic Petey.
I would have been like, oh, he's so observational.
Yeah.
Damn him with his mainstream unoffensive humour.
Damn him for being so enjoyable to a mass audience.
I think the man drawer in this case was one of those observations. You know the way a man normally has a drawer in a house that he throws all his shit.
I actually have heard this joke, I think.
Oh, so you're just trying to undermine me? That's very hurtful. Pete.
Yeah, well, it's just how I roll.
I think live apologies is in order.
We could tell some one-liners. We could do that.
I think we need a track first. Can we play a track? Or are we going to go over time? Are we?
Yeah,
We are. Yeah.
I have no one-liners on me, unfortunately.
Okay.
Do you want to just go for some one-liners?
I don't mind. Will we have one-liners? Or
Yeah,
we
give
have a
us
song?
one or two
Yeah,
one-liners, then we'll end with a song.
All right. Okay.
I suppose we should all take this moment to say goodbye. Goodbye, dear listeners.
Goodbye, listeners. Till next time, if there is a next time.
Hopefully there will.
If there are listeners. Judging by the evidence, there aren't.
Yeah.
Very embarrassing.
Yeah, mortifying. All right, here we go. My girlfriend says I only use her for sex. It's not true. I also use her sister for sex. Why did the chicken cross the road? No reason. It just does things arbitrarily. It's a chicken. I like my women like I like my coffee. Extracted from third world countries. My cousin is a bodybuilder. He works in cloning. It was a rainy day and a charity worker stopped me and said, "You could save lives in Africa," which is embarrassing, because I guess I guess my new raincoat makes me look like a giant condom, which might have been funny if I hadn't fucked it up. There you go.
I just before we go, I've got one last tweet, a brand new tweet, hot off the shelves from Charlie Sheen.
Is it saying that this radio show is shit?
No, it's saying that it's amazing.
Yeah.
And it's saying if she's not putting out, put her out. So I think on that bombshell.
Nice.
Yeah.
Goodbye, and hopefully we'll see you again.
Yeah, well, I have a song ready to play us off. Shall I go for it?
Yeah, go for it.
Do it.
Some David O'Doherty.
World! You could mess with me once, and you probably get away with it. Mess with me twice, and chances are I still probably won't remember, yeah? But mess with me numerous times across a concerted period in a similar way. I think you're going to get away with it. Well, you're wrong. Because I'm going to lampoon you through a comedy song. I'm talking about my beefs 2010. Things I've encountered again and again. My beefs 2010. Excuse me while I unleash a people with iPhones, stop trying to show me what your iPhone can do. I couldn't give a shit. They've been out for years. Yeah. When will you realize the truth? There is no app for loneliness. I don't need an iPhone. I have an iPod already, and if I'm honest, there have been times when I've pretended that my iPod is an iPhone. Just when I'm talking to someone who is incredibly boring, I'll be like, I am so sorry, I'm gonna have to get this. Hello? Ah, shit, look, it's Prince. 23-year-old men from Edinburgh, stop buying pointless accessories for your rubbish cars. It's not the Batmobile, it's a 2003 Citroen Saxo. Blue lights underneath the chassis. Oh, that is practical, in that it stops junkies shooting up in your wheel arches. Girls, stop telling me about your dreams. Seriously. Just a fateful moment when it begins. I had a dream last night. No! Save me from the next 2 minutes. I was on a horse and then the horse was flying. I don't care. It was unbelievable. Well, of course it's unbelievable. It's a dream. What do you want? Highly believable dreams. I had a dream. It was like a Mike Leigh film. Whoa! Celebrity news. Stop appearing at the end of real news. You diminish real news. And the death toll from the Pakistan flood could rise as high as 40,000. Christina Aguilera's cat has alopecia. No! DVD players and laptop computers. Play all regions of DVD. If you don't, you're racist. Come on! Finally, people who constantly update what it is they're doing on the internet in the form of status updates. From where I'm sitting, it seems like there's 2 main schools of status update. The first and most common is make your life sound as awesome as possible. And I'll be like this, just had a picnic up a hill. What a perfect day. No! I know what you're like. You're bipolar. You cry for half the morning. But even more pointless than that is the other one. About to make an omelette. No! What? You are about to undertake the mighty omelette. Thank goodness you told it. This could go anyway. Somebody alert CERN, alert NASA. You might create a new element. Clear a space on the periodic table for omeletium. Sort it out, world. If you don't, then you risk being part of my Beast 2010.